Hello everybody, and welcome to another music theory concept video. Today we're going to be working on Theory Worksheet 5, and I'm so excited for you guys to be here. Today we're learning all about rhythm and the mechanics of the bar line, the measure, the staff, everything you need to know to learn how to traverse music and move in and out of it. Our first step, some terms and explanations, okay? Lines inside of a measure. These are called bar lines. Bar lines, okay? Inside of these bar lines, anything from bar line to bar line is what we call a measure. These measures can be 2 beats, 3 beats, 4 beats, 5 beats, 8 beats. It doesn't matter. We're going to say anything inside of these bar lines is going to be a measure. You count it as one measure. Okay? Does that make sense? For right now, inside of these measures, we're going to be in common time, or 4/4. What that means is there's going to be 4 beats per measure. And you might see it at the beginning of your music. It could look like this. Here's the treble clef that we've learned about. And then inside of that, you're going to have a 4 and then another 4. That means that 4 beats go into each measure and the quarter note is going to get the beat. I'm going to explain all of this as we go along. Again, this is a terms and fundamentals video. So our first video is, or our first note is a whole note. Whole note, okay? It gets 4 beats. So if each measure only gets 4 beats and this one note gets 4 beats, I cannot put anything else into that measure. Nothing. Okay? Our next one is going to be a half note. Stems can go down or stems can go up. Choose your own adventure. It doesn't really matter. But this is called a half note. Now, your power of deduction is realizing there are 2 half notes. So if there are only 4 beats per measure and there are 2 notes, obviously a half note gets 2 beats. That's correct. 2 beats. Okay? Next one. We're going to get rid of 2 of these because you already have this written down or on video. Our next one is going to be what we call the quarter note. Oh, remember what I said earlier. The quarter note is going to get the beat. So it only gets 1 beat per measure. Or 1 beat per note, 4 in 1 measure. Okay, now we're going to get a little bit trickier. This is going to get exciting. Okay, we're now going to move to 1/8 notes. I'm going to get a little sloppier in my note writing. Again, stems up, stems down, doesn't matter. These are what we call 1/8 notes. These get half of a beat, so exactly 0.5 of a beat. And obviously, there's going to be 8 1/8 notes in 1 measure. And our final note recognition is going to be 16th notes. I'm gonna draw this right over here so that you can see a little bit better. And I'm gonna have to get really sloppy with my note taking. Notice all of these are doubling, so here we go. Okay? Now, I'm hoping you're also noticing that these are grouped. You'll also notice that there are two stems, okay? And these are called 16th notes. And these get 0.25 of a beat. And I'll move so you can see that, 0.25 of a beat. Now again, what I said about grouping earlier is you're noticing this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are also grouped in 4, but there's 2 per beat. So 2 eighth notes equals 1 quarter note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Still 4 groups. This quadruples the amount. So again, 0.25, 4 of them into 1 beat. 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a. Okay? And we're gonna go over counting here very shortly in this next video. But I wanted to give you what do each of those notes look like and how are they related. So 4 16th notes equal 2 eighth notes. 4 16th notes equals 1 quarter note. They're just subdivisions or fractions of a whole beat. Does that make sense? We'll go over a lot more of this in video 2. Great work, guys. Next, here we go.